What's up, Jack? Your timing is excellent, my friend. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope we're having a great day. Happy, was it Tuesday? Happy Tuesday to you. There we go. All right. It's time for the next campaign. And we will be going with, drumroll please, we'll be going with the Dark Elves.
I seek my
Rakarth.
Every beast is mine to command.
Rakarth will be our hero. Hold on, what is this? What are we doing here? Oh, I have to download it? Oh, well that's... I didn't realize that was the case. It's all good. It's all good, we got this. Oh, man, okay. I assumed I could just start up as him, but apparently that is not how that's going down. Yeah, my homie Brian hooked me up. I dropped 200 last night. Never failed to show up to a stream until today. Jesus, Andres. Alright, well. That kind of threw my plans all out of whack. I didn't realize I had to download something to use them. I thought I would just already have them, so... Sorry about that. We're gonna have a minor delay into the action of the game. But yeah, so my buddy Mike really piqued my interest with this faction, with them having a lot of cool bonuses and a lot of cool mechanics. And this guy really sounds cool. He's basically a monster tamer and can have dragons and Hydra and all sorts of crazy shit. So I was just like, all right, we're doing it. Hell yeah. So, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. My vape was leaking all over me, so I had to clean that up real quick. I mean, I wish I had $200 to do that. Well, don't ever feel pressured. Don't ever feel like you have to donate to me. I always appreciate the donations, but they're not required. You guys just hanging out, enjoying yourselves, talking in the chat is more than enough. I swear, some people I only used to see on the Sparking streams are super rare to find in these normal streams. Yeah, they don't show up no more. I swear eclipse will happen before some of them appear. Speaking of, you know, the new Sparking Zero update basically ruined the whole PvP system. I did not know that. I've heard really good things from Cosmic about the new character Shallot, I think is his name. So apparently a lot of people like him. But I did not know about they made every character balanced. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Which is kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Kind of dumb. Why, I don't know. Excuse me. Like, they all have the same HP and same damage and all of that. Like, the old game was fun. Welcome in, I Love Muffins. How are you? To watch, I mean. Face reveal win? What? That's what made those randomizers interesting. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I feel like the creators of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero have just consistently dropped the ball. Messed everything up. By the way, the DLC for the new character is downloading right now. We're at 47%, so it's moving along. So we should have it in the next couple minutes. I don't know. I only saw his face when he was somehow glowing inside when he took a picture in the pool. Ha! Hey, listen. Listen. It's hot as hell out here, so I had to cool off for a little bit. It is ridiculously hot. I think it's like 96 or 97 degrees out there. It's nuts. But yeah, Andres, you missed it. You're lucky you have a pool. Bullshit, I'm lucky. I had to pay all the money to buy the pool. I had to pay $900 for someone to come out and level the ground underneath it. Plus all of the chemicals, plus all of the maintenance. It ain't luck, bro. I've invested thousands of dollars into that. Dark Elves, yep. That's the play. But my dumbass started stream and then realized I actually have to download. So I'm gonna go with Ricard. And I see free, so I'm like, cool, I can just start as him. No, apparently you have to download it, even though it's free. For some reason, it's a completely separate download. So that's what we're waiting on. I'm watching literally the Steam page as it's downloading right now. We're at 63%. Today was 32 for 2 days stream straight. What are you trying to say, Andres? What do you mean? Use your words, brother. Use your words. Pool sounds nice. Oh, well, where I was originally born, we would swim in winter. Oh my fucking god. Chan would rather spend $2,000 on a pool than play Marvel Rivals. No! I'd rather swim in a pool than play Marvel Rivals. I would definitely not rather spend $2,000 than anything. You got plenty of Marvel Rivals streams. I don't want to hear it. I did hear that season 3 is either come out or it's coming out, and I think they're adding a couple characters or something like that. I need to look into it. 76%. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Fuck that, not doing that shit again.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Quit yelling. Apparently Carl Franz is a monster. From what I've heard about him. Wanna be Thor looking head ass.
Let us begin.
Balthazar Gelt. What's up with his mask? It's a creepy ass looking mask. I didn't know you were the pool enthusiast of YouTube. Well, swimming in a pool is relaxing. Marvel Rivals is not. At all.
Warrior King.
Oh, trust me, I did. I was checking out the poll and not a whole lot of people really voted, so it's pretty easy to tell it's going to be Dark Elves for a while. So I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on them, and specifically that faction, to kind of understand how it works. Yeah, I was born in a small country called Botswana, and in summer it gets to 45 to 50, and in winter it gets to 25 to 30. Dude, are you living in the sun? How is it 25 in winter? Why didn't you vote, SG? You were there when I was talking about putting up a poll. That's on you, brother. I don't know what you want from me on that one. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
A dragon in human form.
Hey, it's downloaded. Cool. Alright, we gotta restart. Yeah, Andres, you're half the reason I'm playing this faction. So, it's funny how that works. But the sun gave us tough skin to work all day and game all night. Damn right, brother. Fatherly responsibilities, that's fair. That is a valid excuse. You should put the wallpaper of your PC, the picture of you in the pool. No, I should not. I will not be doing that. No. I very rarely take pictures of myself. I was actually sending that to a female. I was like, that's not a bad picture. I'll throw it in the Discord. I'll just chuck it in there. Whatever. I voted for the last thing. Nice. Alright. Let's try this again.
I command here. Alfwan.
Every beast is mine to command.
Ah, I forgot to do the end-game crisis stuff. Hey, SG, can I go back and still change those settings? If I can turn that shit off. Because I'd forget about it, then one day I see Chan calls the game to see that beautiful picture. Shut up. Yo, for a female, my guy is pulling the same shit I pull. Hey. Listen, you gotta give them what they want. For what it's worth, I would not have voted Dark Elves, but I am happy to assist throughout. And that's why you're the GOAT. I have to go back to main menu. And, like, start a new campaign, or, like, just at some point in time, I can go to the main menu and change it. Like, during the campaign. Once it's locked in, it's locked in. Oh, god damn it. It's all good. It won't take long.
In the name of I seek my...
Manticores, Hydra, dragons, all obey me.
I pray for spiteful or tough on your character. We shall see. Okay. The biggest one! Orcs are silly. Let's turn that advice off. Shit. What the hell is battle realism mode? When checked, battles must be fought without the radar map or contextual tooltips. Orders will be unable to be issued whilst the battle is paused. The game speed may not be slowed. Yeah, nah, fuck you. I like my settings the way they are. Okay, now we can start. Darn dark elves. Well, the people have spoken though. Yeah, I just wish more people would have spoken. I wish we could have had, you know, like 20 more different votes. It could have made it more interesting. More down to the wire, you know? Finally met my girlfriend's dad today. I literally met him at a hardware store. Ha! That's random. It's too far. My parents would look at me different forever. By the way, how are you doing, my friend Cowardice? Good to see you. Just tell them you're making a shrine of him. Might if I have money. You can just click one button to disable everything. Bet. Somebody doesn't pay his mods. Yeah, dude, I barely get paid myself. What you mean? Oh. At the top there's a box called Enable In-Game Scenarios. Disable that. Well, I just clicked off all of those boxes, so I should be good, right? That's upsetting a boss not paying his workers mods. Oh, shut up. Y'all leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm broke as a joke myself.
All shall kneel before Rakath.
All shall kneel before Rakath. How they play. Fight, raid, and occupy settlements in certain climes. In certain climes? I don't know what that means. Against certain races to capture instantly recruitable creatures for your monster pens. Capture slaves to receive greater bonuses from certain buildings and enable instant building construction. Use dictats and sacrificial rites to maintain slave population and gain additional effects. Perform the sacrifice to Matlan rite to enable the summoning of black arcs and make use of unequaled invasion support capabilities. Let's do it.
My dark heart is yours.
Well, yes, ma'am.
I can feel their power.
Giggity.
Bow before Rakath.
Let's do this. Oh, dude, I literally got a flashback of that one episode of Mr. Krabs selling SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents. That shit was wild. I hope that what you did to disable it worked, but reserve the right to laugh my tits off if it didn't. That's fair. That's fair, and I can't argue it. Look at my big, beautiful War Hydra! The fact that they just give me this from the start is just awesome.
I shall pluck out their eyes.
Reaper bolt throwers. Alright. And what are you guys? Flankers, I assume? Shades, great swords. So these are kind of like the flankers. Do they also... Oh, wait a minute. So they have crossbows and great swords. That's dope. That's dope. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
I shall flay them for my banners.
Beasts, obey me!
Obey me. I didn't mean to do that. And what's your range looking like? Oh, you got solid range. Cool. Old one cavalry. Yeah, actually. Yes. You
Blooded killers. Kill them.
take them.
Enemy mages. Shades. Slash. Kill. Beware enemy spells. Spells incoming.
Spells incoming. I'm so scared. Whatever shall I do?
Dealers in death.
Sister of the Dark Convent!
Master of Dragons!
Ah!
Cold-blooded killers! Suffering for all!
Look how big and beautiful my War Hydra is. I love it.
Bolt throwers.
Dealers in death!
Death. Rookie. Attack. The merciless host. Glorious destruction. Merciless warriors. Skin them.
All right, we're looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. Rah!
Massacre them!
Yeah, running like a bitch. Running like a bitch. Whip that giant thing into shape. Good stuff.
Rakar! Karan Kar expects!
Dark elves. Death.
Bleak swords! Sorcerers!
We are ready.
We are ready.
For the king.
That Hyde's just trying his best. He's trying his best. He's so hungry. Look how hungry he is. He's just a little too slow. Not bad. Not bad. It's a Hydra. And welcome in, Cat. How are you? Yeah, he asked me what's going on with my arm, and I said I broke it while riding, and all he says is, I hope I don't crash with her, and I say to him that I won't, and I'll never hurt her like that. Good call. We just chatted for an hour in the hardware store. Nice. Yeah, I got you, SG. Done.
Hello.
Yo, yo! Yo!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad to be here because I've got a lot to tell you.
Oh boy. Hopefully good things.
Okay, so in that battle, I think there's one thing you possibly overlooked was the fact that the Hydra has a breath attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. I knew that.
So like,
No, I totally
When-
knew that. Yeah. No, I was just keeping it in my back pocket for later so I could surprise him with it.
yeah. Extremely believable.
I know.
But yeah, there's a lot of different things to learn in this faction. So Um, open your mind.
Tower of Despair awaits.
Take the slaves.
Yes. I'll take all of the slaves. But Karth is a fun campaign. Honestly, I love doing some crazy things with him. I'm excited. I'm very excited just to have all of the monsters. I eventually want to have just an entire army full of nothing but black dragons, and then also maybe have an army with like nothing but Hydra. Whoa. Okay, so there's the giant storm right on top of us, so I might lose internet. Just a heads up. Oh, baby girl.
You are not geographically blessed, are you?
Normally it's not too bad, but summer tends to be the season when a lot of storms will roll in. The good news is that normally they'll just stop for like 20 minutes, and then they'll fuck off, and then they're good for a while. So we're golden. It's okay, baby girl. The storm literally cannot get you in here. This is like our 6th storm this month. Just relax. It's okay. It's okay. So what's your future of this channel? Hopefully it keeps growing the way it's growing. That's the plan. I'm gonna keep playing the shit out of this game and any other new games I'm interested in, and yeah, that's kind of the plan. Alright, enough. You can lay down beside me, but you know I don't like it when you put your wet ass nose and push my freaking hand around.
So this faction, I'm pretty sure it can instantly recruit some like beast type units, like
Bow
bears and
before
wolves
Rakar.
and bats and harpies and dragons and whatnot. Like there's the recruit units button, but there's also that second button next to it.
Yeah, the
I
beast
do not
and the beast
fail.
pens.
Yeah. And it works like,
A
you know, like
monster
Regiments of Renown, where you can just instantly recruit.
Yep.
So that's quite powerful
My
because
name shall
you can
echo
you can
through the
potentially
ages.
summon like an entire army out from nothing, and the AI doesn't even know you're about to do it. So it can be quite surprising.
Absolutely. That's a great idea. Yeah, for this particular campaign, I want to just do all monsters. I just want to go crazy with the monsters, and this guy seems like the perfect character for that.
I guess you're wondering which tech you should take.
I'm just reading through them right now. Jesus. Thunder is shaking the damn house. Sweetheart, it's okay. It's okay. I know you're scared. It's gonna be alright. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. She's just a lot. Stop. Lay down. Sweetheart, it's just a storm.
Is it a dog or a cat?
My dog. My cat don't give a fuck. She's a gangster. She don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. She came from the mean streets, man. She was running the neighborhood before I adopted her. My dog, on the other hand, she's a pit bull, but she's a prissy little thing. She doesn't like her paws being wet. She doesn't like going out if it's raining, if it's storms are happening. She panics. Good stuff. And yeah, Andres, you're not wrong. He does kind of sound like Pentacon a little bit. But yeah, as far as technology, if you have any sort of recommendations, I'm all ears.
Well, the one that gives you like just for some candidates, the one that gives you growth is a good call, of course. The one that gives you post-battle casualties, extra post-battle captives, sorry, is very good as well for your money and for your slaves.
Mm-hmm.
The control one's rubbish. Let me just see the rest of them. The sacking income can be good.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to lean heavily into raiding. One of the things I really like about this faction is you don't take the movement penalty for being in raid stance, and also you're not winded going into a battle when you're raiding.
Oh, true. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that. That's quite cool.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna be raiding a lot.
Rakar
So yeah,
is
the
supreme.
what you chose is probably the best choice. The growth to start with.
Yeah. Luckily I do have some harpies, so this actually shouldn't be that bad.
No, they're a really
Triumph
useful
as
unit that
always.
they work pretty much the same as the Chaos Furies.
Yep. Which works for me.
I think they're a little bit stronger actually than Furies.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong about the rating, apparently. You still do lose the movement, which is annoying.
Okay, so you lose the movement, but you don't get tired.
Yes, but you're not winded in the battle.
Okay, that's good.
Rakath tracking. Tamer of dragons.
I wonder... I won't have any more movement. Let's just try it. Give me that!
I will not be defeated.
Internet's cut off. Or has it? No, it's okay.
I was about to say, no, I haven't dropped any frames, so I'm looking good. Yeah! Okay, you don't have to keep yelling, buddy. It's okay.
So, what does it say? It's giving you a Stegodon and a Carnosaur.
It's a chance to receive the following beasts for the monster pins: a feral stegodon and a feral carnosaur.
Is that the same on all 4 options?
Fuck. Jesus Christ. That shook the fucking house. Let's see. Yep. It's looking like it's, yep,
No.
all options.
So, like, I think for Dark Elves, you want to be sacking or looting quite often because obviously that gives you more slaves, and the more slaves you've got, the more money you've got. So,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do loot and
All the
occupy.
finery I desire.
A feral stegodon. So another reason why I was excited to try this guy out is I actually really like where he starts on the map. So we're already on the edge, so we don't even have to worry about like any enemies coming from over here to like attack us. So if we can kind of like really take a lot of like some of these islands, kind of secure these and then push in, and if we're able to end up securing this basically continent, then basically people that wanted to fuck with us would have to travel across the entirety of the ocean. There would be a little bit of options down here from the south or up north. So I don't feel nearly as much like in a vulnerable position versus, you know, kind of like with Skaven, for instance, you're starting kind of in the middle where you're surrounded by enemies.
yeah, that's cool. You've also got the option to go into the sea and then use the sea lanes to travel to Cathay in like 3 turns.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's little like circles in the ocean which you travel into, and it just like teleports you there in 3 turns.
Beasts. Rampage.
Good to know. So we already have...
There should be one to your south right now, actually.
Hell yeah. What up, Wall? Welcome in. Been raining a bunch today. By the way, I meant to say it earlier. Welcome in, Shadow Singer. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, welcome back, Liquid the Bot. Heinrich Dan Jensen. What faction and lord did you pick? I went with Dark Elves, and I went with Rakarth. Okay.
I'd say investing into the Dreaded Slave is a good idea.
I'd also probably like that Infamous Raider as well. But yeah, Casualties is always a good one.
Tremble before Rakath.
Mm. What do you think about research rate? As far as like
Well,
upgrading that on like heroes.
well, it's something you do on a sort of when you've got like excess capacity of heroes and you don't really have a use for them in the armies, you can send them on. You can send them out to be agents.
Mhm.
Or like say you've used up all of your army's movement and you're in range of a settlement, you might be able to reach a settlement with your army's spellcaster. So then they can go and do the still technology thing to increase your research rate. So it's useful to do, but in the very early game, it's
Born to
probably not something you want to prioritize.
Cool. Good to know. Good tips.
It's just something to do
The Beast Lord
when
is
it's viable, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So let's repair that. Alright. We're basically looking for anything monster related. Feral Manticore.
I don't think you should repair the settlements, by the way, because they actually repaired themselves.
Oh.
So you can just save a bunch of money by not repairing them. It costs you control. So like for every building that is damaged, you get -1 control. But since you already looted your first settlement, your control's going to be shit anyway. So you're going to have a rebellion probably anyway, taking over all of this province. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Normally I'll do that just so I can kind of go ahead and start making some money. It's not much, but you know, that's kind of my thought process. Just hurry up and fix it and get to the money making.
You have to invest like hundreds to get basically a very small amount of money per turn. So it's not.
Yeah, but the
Cost effective.
the ROI, like how long would this take to repair? Is it like
probably 5 turns or something.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm gonna be halfway across the continent by then. You think I'm gonna remember to come back? Fuck that. Nah, we're repairing it, and we're gonna start making some money. That's what we're gonna do.
What do you mean come back?
You think I'll remember to come back and be like, oh yeah, that one's probably repaired itself by now?
Yeah, well, it's not something you have to think about. It will just take care of itself.
Yeah, but then to build other buildings and level other
Submit
things
to
up.
me.
You mean to like level up the settlement? Obviously, you do have to repair it to level up the settlement, but your priority will be to level up your capital and Chamber of Visions rather than Golden Ziggurat, because Chamber of Visions got the landmark and the resource building,
Bow before
and
Ragnar.
your capital has got all of your advanced military buildings options. So that settlement is not a high priority settlement.
Calf does
Right.
not fade.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm doing great. Liquid the Bolt. How are you? Like how a British man just appeared to help Chan play this game. Yes. That's how we be doing it these days. As a British person myself, I absolutely hate the weather here and the people who live here.